Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. So, my name is Camille, and with me is Paige.
Hello.
So, we will be talking about how to motivate an employee. So, Paige, when you hear the word motivation, what comes to your mind?
For me, motivation is kind of like the drive to get something done. So, I put in all the work that I can, as much hours as I can into completing my goals that I have set for myself.
Yeah, exactly. Because motivation involves your needs, your wants, and your desire in life, and it is something that drives or pushes you to just believe in yourself and just do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Have you have you had an experience of an employer that motivated you? And if you did, how did that happen?
I think it was my first job in a hospital. I have no ideas of how the routine of work in a hospital would be. And it's not just my employer who motivates me. They have trained me a lot and they have let me learn things on my own, and which drives me okay, I should do this, I should learn this. And I have my support with me, like the associate director. His name is JC. So I work with him with training, and I really enjoyed working with him, and that what motivate me to do more and be more. Yeah.
Awesome.
So why do you think it's important for an employee to or an employer to motivate and support their employees?
Well, first of all, your employers should be there for guidance and support when needed. And they should create a safe space for you.
Yeah.
If you have all of those qualities, it'll be much easier for you to have the drive to get things done. You'll want to go into work and work as a team. And I think it's really important for them to lead by example as well.
Yeah, and I also think that it is important for an employer to motivate its employee because they are the backbone of the company.
Absolutely.
So they do things for the company to be successful. So I think that's one thing. And
It's also very important.
so what does leadership from an employer looks like to you, Paige?
Over my work experience years, it's come in many forms, but I think a very common and much needed theme is, again, to lead by example.
Yeah.
They're, they're there if you have any questions. They're there for, support if needed.
Yeah.
And you learn from them.
Yeah.
So how you act in in your work environment, how you work with your team, it's very important that you learn stuff like that from your employer.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, a leader is a person who influence others to improve more or to do better and work towards their goal. And for me, a leader should have an integrity, a strong self-esteem, and who values the people. Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for the future managers or business owners regarding how to motivate their employees?
Yeah, I have enlisted 3 for that. So first, an employer or a manager should have an attitude of gratitude, which means they will celebrate small wins, whether it's just doing or completing the task. You should appreciate it or acknowledge it because it will make that person feel, oh, my work is being valued by my employer.
Right.
And I think it is best if you call them by their first name or preferred name because it somehow shows that you respect them.
Yeah.
And second, you need to guide them with purpose, help them to be part of the goal setting process, develop their skills, and have a routine of asking them do you need anything, or helping them and guiding them as well, directing them all the way to complete the task and just not leaving them behind.
Right.
Or asking how was your day is a little help and a little motivation too. And lastly, you need to amp the autonomy. So let them do things on their own and let them learn from their own mistakes. But always remember that you should always got their back and continue to support them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any advice as well?
No, that actually pretty much is all of my points.
Yeah. And this is a good conversation. Yeah. Thank you, Paige. And I hope that you have learned from our conversation. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.